I'm Ron Bellin, host of the TV show Reaper Outdoors Survive the Hunt. Here we are in North Carolina on the Special Operations Wounded Warrior Hog Hunt. Now, if you see before me a bunch of gear and coolers, well, this is a gift that Sal and other companies throughout the whole United States gives to our warriors for their sacrifice and the freedoms that we have today. It's just a small token. We get anything from hats, shirts, clothes to wear in the hunt, and a cooler to put their meat in and go home with some meat that they actually earned in just a real good time. So this is a gift for our freedom, small token, but each hunter gets this right here. This is our 7th annual hunt. As you can see, there's 6 pictures behind me. 7th will be here, and we're just gonna carry this on. Reaper 01, out. Everybody out there in Reaper Nation, check this out. Today, I'm turning the reins over to my good friend, Tim. Tim, thank you for coming out here to this hunt.
You're welcome. Thank you, Ron, for having me.
I was a recipient of this hunt years ago, taking bacon, Special Operations Wounded Warrior, and then became a board member. This is Tim's first time. What do you think so far, brother?
I couldn't even put words out there for everyone to understand what I was going through, because at first I didn't even want to come. But then after I got here and then did the first hunt and stuff, man, it's just been fantastic. And the feeling it gives me to be out here with guys that I used to serve with, that type of caliber of individuals, and then the people that are here to support us. I almost feel like a rock star.
You are. Well,
I know.
Actually, so here's the deal, folks. Today, I'm turning over the reins, the host of the show. You got Mr. Tim here, and Tim's going to be the host of the show today, because what we want to do is follow the hunter through a day. I'm going to let you have the reins, because you got to intro this hunt.
Oh.
So guess what, bro?
Got it.
It's all yours. There's your people. That's Reaper Nation right there, bro.
Reaper Nation. Thank you, Ron. Appreciate it. Well, Reaper Nation, I will do my best. Follow me today. Give you a little action. Right now, folks, what we're doing is we put some dogs out and we're trying to get on a hog trail. So once we get on that, you hear the dogs sound off, then you're going to hear the dogs bay. They'll circle up, get the hog to sit in one spot. Once the hog sits there and we get close enough, we send in the pits. The pits get to there. Once we send the pits in, that's when it's fast. Run all the way to the hog, get the pits off, stab the hog, good to go. What the trackers or the handlers have is they have a GPS system, and that's what helps keep us on top of the dog. As they follow the dog around, you can see where he's at, telling us when the dog has one treed, when the dog has one at bay, and where we should move in order to get on top of the hog. Reaper Outdoors, it's Tim again, and finally, our dogs got on something, was able to hold them, I was able to stick them. And as you can see right here, nice stick, weapon of choice, right there, nice little bore. It's not so much the kill, but it's the bond you get with the men here.
All right, right now we got Tim. Tim, how was it today being the host of Reaper Outdoors?
The hostess with the mostest.
You did?
Reaper Outdoors. It was fantastic. I hope I didn't mess it up too much. I tried, never been followed before with camera crew or whatever, but it's being here around men like you, around my brothers out there, and around those civilians that are just here, that support us, that help us, that really care about us. Just forget about everything else, come here and just enjoy the moment.
Well, it was good enough. Everybody's impressed with you hosting this, so guess what? Good job. You got it this afternoon too. Okay. I got stuff I got to take care of, folks. Sorry. We were sure one out. Tim, you got it.
Well, I guess I got it for the rest of the afternoon then. So hang on, folks. We have another one coming on here this afternoon. A little faster, a little better pace. Don't miss it.
Reaper Outdoors, Survive the Hunt is being brought to you by 1791 Gun Leather, amending the gun leather industry one holster at a time. 1791gunleather.com. Grunt Style, Patriot Shirts and Apparel. Seal One Cleaner, Lubricant Protectant Plus. Lehigh Defense, latest technology in bullet design. Special Operations Wounded Warriors. SOWWcharity.com. Reaper Ammunition. Control your chaos with every shot. Magnolia Hunting Supply. One-stop shop for all your tactical, hunting, and survival needs. Seal Legacy Foundation. Killcliff. Clean recovery and hydration. Strikeforce Energy. Energy that hydrates healthy. For more information regarding Reaper Outdoors, go to reaperoutdoors.com. The website is full of products, apparel, ammo, Reaper collectibles, Reaper hot sauce, and more. Also, don't forget to follow Reaper01 on social media.
We're making wild boar sausage right here. Sweet sausage. That's what we do. We make it for the boys because they've earned it. They're out there hunting and we don't waste nothing. All the scraps, fat, tube, whole 9 yards, we're getting it done.
How you doing, Reaper Outdoors? Tim Lucero again. Want to introduce a friend of mine, Jeremiah. When you got here, could you just give me a quick rundown of kind of like what was going through your head, how you felt, what was going on, you know, when you first arrived here on the camp?
Oh, I think it's like anybody else. You show up in a place you're not familiar with. You got that anxiety kind of built up. You're like, well, what am I getting into? I know it's going to be fun, but you don't know anybody, so you gotta size everybody up. You know, everybody gonna smell each other out. You walk around and you start seeing a bunch of fellas that you may not know, but you got something in common with them real quick. And then once you get on that first hunt, it's over. Everybody's buddies.
So how'd you feel when you got on that first hog?
I think the chase was more than the kill, honestly. Once we started running through the woods, it was like nothing else. You finally get to it, and then you see everything working, the guides working, the dogs working, you're stretching that pig out. It ain't like nothing else.
Rumor has it that last night you went out too.
They asked if people wanted to go out, and I said, well, if I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna kill a boar. Well, it just so happens we killed a boar.
How much did it weigh?
He was 225, but his head on him looked like he was 500 pounds. He was big.
Didn't he have some long ivory tusks or something like that?
6-inch cutters, and then 2 withers, good 3-inch withers. One of them got broke off in the fight. It was pretty intense because it's dark, everything's different at night. We're running around with headlamps trying to run through these woods as fast as you can. And then next thing you know, you're jumping in a mud hole with a 225-pound boar. There's more people has to do this. It's so rewarding, and I think it definitely lifts you up if you ain't been doing something for a while. That's the first thing I'm gonna do is like guys that didn't choke, because I had a guy fall out on me, supposed to come with me on this trip. Honestly, I think it was more anticipation fright, you know, like stage fright.
Yep.
You don't like going in an environment you don't know. That's just
right.
That's our mentality.
I've been sitting at home for about 6 weeks, 7 weeks, doing much of nothing. And just like Jeremiah said, I was very reluctant, said, no, I don't need to go. And as soon as we went out, I was still little reluctant, but once that drilling goes, once those dogs start barking, once we start running through the woods, it's almost like you've known each other forever. It's a great time. We're out here, and to me, it's not about the kill. It's about the chase. It's about that adrenaline. It's about being around this level of civilians that appreciate guys like us and what we've done, and then brothers of arms. Guys that know exactly where we come from, exactly what we're about. I'm just trying to explain a little bit why guys like us need things like this, because a lot of us will think it's a sign of weakness. It's not a sign of weakness. They got the brothers support me, I have the civilians support me, even the dogs are therapeutic. They support me. It's great, it's all great. Everywhere you look, it's like being in a doctor's office, sort of, out here. This is the office. This is my therapy out here.
I'm Ron Bellin, host of the TV show Reaper Outdoors, Survive the Hunt. We're here in North Carolina on a SAL, Special Operations Wounded Warrior hog hunt. And we call it Operation Taking Bacon. And I'm here with Mr. Pete Brownell, who is a really good friend of mine.
That's right.
And on top of that, he's one of our top supporters. Brownell's has been supporting SAL since its inception.
Right. When SAL came and said we're here to help make soldiers adjust better back to the civilian world and help them become whole again, it was a no-brainer for us to step up and do what we could do. You know, last night we had the SAL board and all the VIP soldiers that were going to be, or the hunters are going to be in here, and it was really an emotional moment for me because we're a military family at heart. When SAL came about and said we're here to help the soldiers adjust even more and help them understand how to deal with being in the civilian world again, or just coming back and being part of the America that they fought for, it was an easy decision for us to really step in and help out where you guys needed it. It was an honor to be there last night talking to these guys, because these guys represent the ultimate commitment to supporting our way of life. And we're just doing little things in comparison by saying, let's get you a good place to go hunt or reconnect with your brothers, or anything you can do to help a soldier get his feet back on the ground and running like he's like a full tilt athlete that they are.
That's right. A good thing. Even when we're older and slower.
That's right. Watching some of the guys hunt this morning was great. One of them said, you know, it wasn't as good as I always was, but I can do it at least once as good as I always did. And I tell you, he put it all in. He was really excited to reconnect with the excitement of the hunt, and it really kind of came out of his shell.
That's what Taking the Bacon's about. We're doing our thing, and next thing you know, these guys come here and they're kind of apprehensive, and then they're just hitting it.
And all you guys out there, do something for your soldier coming home, and Sal's a good place to participate, and Sal's a good place to give some donations so you can help more soldiers.
Just go to salcharity.com and check us out. Also, don't forget, become a lifetime member for the NRA. We all got to fight the fight, no matter where it is. It's Reaper 01, Reaper Outdoors, survive the hunt. Out.
This portion of Reaper Outdoors is being brought to you by Seal One Cleaner, Lubricant Protectant Plus, 1791 Gun Leather, amending the gun leather industry one holster at a time, and Terrace Alliance, veteran, first responder, and Patriot-owned businesses coming together to support each other.
Well, this is the first time that I've actually worn the 1791 leather holster, and it feels very, very comfortable, and the quality of work is outstanding. Double stitching the whole way through, and it's even reinforced on the front end where you need it so it holds its shape and form. You see the whole holster and everything moving? That means it's snug in there. It's not working its way out. This is a holster that I'm going to use on my hunts.
Reaper Ammunition and Lehigh Defense have teamed up to provide the latest technology in ammunition. Lead-free Lehigh projectile stability, accuracy. This ammo penetrates hide and bone, expands upon hitting wet tissue, maintains max energy in cavity, shuts down the central nervous system, maintains 60% of bullet weight for exit. Control your chaos, collect your kill. Reaper Outdoors Ammunition.
I'm Ron Bellin, host of the TV show Reaper Outdoors, Survive the Hunt. I have the honor and distinct pleasure to be here with my good friend and brother, Tim. So let's talk about a little bit about your military history.
All right.
And injuries and how that's impacted your life.
I served almost 21 years in the Army. I went in 95, May of 95, and I retired last year, October 15. I've got multiple tours to Afghanistan, Iraq, both invasions, a lot of South American tours, all over the world, you know, like normal soft guys. And been blown up some, shot up some. I went in to be around the kind of guys that maybe thought like me and stuff, that camaraderie. I know that sounds kind of, you know, maybe bogus, but the camaraderie, it's just being around people that thought like me, acted like me, love America like me, and just wanted to serve. That's it. It's what I want to do, serve. And they retired me, and I wasn't ready to retire. I wasn't ready to leave. I didn't want to leave. I still had some payback I wanted to give.
Right.
You know, I went from running, gunning, doing things fast pace to completely brakes on, driving in reverse, and not knowing, you know, a lot of like how to react out there. So when I was released, I didn't really know what to do. I've just kind of drawn back away from everything because it's like I can't find my azimuth, and I need somebody I can turn to and talk to, and I haven't gotten that because I've tried it since I retired. I've made some friends outside away from the Army, and I've tried to speak to them, and it's like they don't get it.
If you have a veteran that's talking to you and they're opening up, the best advice I always give is listen. Don't compare your story to our stories, because we're not looking for comparisons, we're not looking for sympathy. We're just looking to kind of open up and talk to somebody and move on. If a brother needs help or somebody that's been in the military needs help, you know, find somebody that can help them.
This fell into my lap out of nowhere. I've never done anything like this. I've never been on any of these different events. I'm always thinking, well, I'm not that bad, somebody else needs to go. And I know veterans are out there, and I know they do this. I know they do this because I keep doing it. Sometimes you need to stop and you need to go to the bathroom, look at the mirror, and say, you know, I may need some help.
What has Sal meant to you in 4 days?
I thought I was just gonna get here, just trying to find something, get a little something out of it, have a good time, talk to some brothers, go back home, you know, go back doing whatever I do. From day one till now is like night and day. I feel amazing. Last night, for the first time in probably 10 years, I slept without any kind of sleeping aid or anything. And it's been amazing. I feel fantastic. I cannot wait to go home. I have something to look forward to. That's what I told them at the fire. For the first time in a very long time, I'm looking forward to tomorrow. I'm looking forward to the next day.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to go on the retreat. I'm looking forward because I have someone that's going to help me.
It's our mission and destiny to help each other because you guys help us. I did this. I was in your seat 7 years ago when we first weren't even a 501c3. We weren't really a charity. I got invited up here. We brought in Miss Carrie Elk from the Elk Institute, who actually helps us with PTSD issues, meaning, you know, it's not a mental issue, it's more about finding out what our triggers are. We had 90% of our participants last year have went and saw her, including their families, and every one of them said it helped. And she came here this year, and we've teamed up with her through this last year. We've teamed up and paired up with the Elk Institute, and she came out again, gave her brief.
At the end of her brief, he stood up, another veteran, another brother like us, and said, "This woman has changed my life." For one of us to stand up and talk to a crowd of us or a group of us, it triggered something in me, and I said, I gotta go see her. And in a short 2-hour session last night, amazing, amazing. I can't wait. I can't wait for the next step.
Sal is not just about hunting. It's about what Tim's mentioned is the fire pit, around the fire, and we call it Fire Talk. We've had a great time out here, and Tim, you've helped me just watching you smile. You did a great job, and I thank you because we really wanted to follow a warrior through the process the best we could. And people are looking for charities to give, and they want to know what they can do, and we're hoping to reach veterans at the same time because 22 guys, men and women, commit suicide every day that are veterans.
I want to be a supporter next year.
You will be.
I want to.
You can be back here making sausage with us.
I want to
How's that?
I want to help out, and I want to do everything I can.
We're gonna help and support each other and continue through this, but it's not possible without your support. If you want to learn more about this and other events that we're running at Sal, go to salcharity.com. You can also go to reaperoutdoors.com, get all the information you want, watch these interviews that we're doing throughout the years. It's Reaper01, out.
This portion of Reaper Outdoors is being brought to you by Seal One Cleaner, Lubricant Protectant Plus, 1791 Gun Leather, amending the gun leather industry one holster at a time, and Terrace Alliance, veteran, first responder, and patriot-owned businesses coming together to support each other.
I'm Ron Bellin, host of the TV show Reaper Outdoors Survive the Hunt. I'm here with a really good friend of mine, Mr. Keith, Army Ranger, veteran, and you know, he's also a participant with Special Operations Wounded Warrior.
I was active duty for just under 17 years. I spent my entire career in 1st Battalion, 75th Ranger Regiment, did 13 combat rotations with them. My injury profile really started in 2004, IED, ripped shoulder overseas, a couple impact injuries, shrapnel here and there. Really my worst injury that kind of took me out of the fight was a spinal cord injury.
Yep.
And that spinal cord injury shut down my bladder, my bowels, but I'd say even more significant than that, it kind of shut off my mind. For about a year after I got medically retired, I was on a downward spiral. Guys within the community that came together, they picked me up. I got introduced to Sal up in Maine on a black bear hunt.
That's right.
And from where I started on my first Maine black bear hunt to where I am today, I'm a completely different person. I have hope and I feel that I have purpose, and I'm just doing so much better.
A lot of times when you see these shows and everything else, we don't talk about the injuries that our warriors are actually dealing with and the difficulties, because everybody thinks about the physical thing, you know, like for me, I'm missing an eye, I got this, I got that, but really it's a mental thing like you mentioned.
Right. Our community, we're specialized, we're very focused. I felt like I lost my masculinity. You guys made me feel so comfortable. Little by little through the week, I felt like I kind of opened up. That kind of started the ball rolling. I got a mission, and it's to take care of Sal guys and see if there's anything that I can do, even if it's just listening. You know, just being around the campfire, you know, everybody just either listening or sharing a story.
So we teamed up with Carrie Elk from the Elk Institute. You know, last year, I was against her coming out here to this event because a lot of those psychologists now that come back and the guys feel like they're being judged, where Carrie Elk is completely different. And she just interacts. She doesn't judge. She doesn't, you know, call guys out. And last year, what changed my mind was the fact that out of all the hunters we had, 90% of them have been seen by her within this last year, not only them, but their families, and it's helped them. You know, heroes are heroes, and those are people that do what others don't do. And Keith's one of those people. And I just want to thank you guys out there for taking the time to listen to this interview and just take on board. It's not about the hunt that Special Operations Wounded Warriors is doing. It's about that campfire, it's about that interaction, and it's about those resources that we have and we've put together to make this an organization that helps guys with many different issues, whether it's personal, mental, or physical. So please, just continue supporting Special Operations Wounded Warriors and go to salcharity.com and check it out. And if you have an issue with logging in or doing something there, you can always go to reaperoutdoors.com and we'll send you directly there. Thank you for watching another episode of Reaper Outdoors Survive the Hunt. You know, I hope this hits your heart as well as it hit mine. Special Operations Wounded Warriors is an organization that takes guys hunting, fishing, camping, hiking, family retreats, and other retreats as well. It's not about the hunt itself. It's about the camaraderie. It's about the campfire talk. It's about bringing a person in who's gone 100 miles an hour in a whole career, whether it was overseas, back here in the United States, and definitely in the military. Then all of a sudden, bam, they stop. And you don't know what to do. They come out here, they're around their brothers, they're getting out in the woods. Yeah, we're hunting hogs, but you know what? It's not about that kill. It's about being out here with the brotherhood and just being free. Well, I want to thank you for watching this episode and taking the time to be with us out here at Special Operations Wounded Warriors taking bacon. Now, if you want to find out more about this hunt and others, go to reaperoutdoors.com. Remember, go to our Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Become part of Reaper Nation. Reaper01, out.
Closed captioning for Reaper Outdoors Survive the Hunt is being brought to you by Magnolia Hunting Supply. One-stop shop for all your tactical, hunting, and survival needs. For more information regarding Reaper Outdoors, go to reaperoutdoors.com. The website is full of products, apparel, ammo, Reaper collectibles, Reaper hot sauce, and more. Also, don't forget to follow Reaper01 on social media. We'll see you next week on Reaper Outdoors Survive the Hunt.